Hey y'all, welcome to the full release version of Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. I am so excited to dive in to the full version of the game with you. And with that being said, we'll chat as we create Tessera 2.0. I don't know if you could actually call it like Test 2.0. This is more just test. Striving to improve. Okay, yes, accept. Perfect. So, if you watched I had a one-off alpha episode, as well as I did play through all of Act 1 and the start of Act 2, or sorry, chapters 1 and 2 for the beta, and those will be linked in the description of all the videos, so if you're curious about checking out the game between now and then, feel free to do so. But here's the updated character creator, which I'm very excited for. So, take up the mantle of a rogue trader, the scion of an ancient dynasty of daring privateers that reign over their trade protectorate and explore the fringes of the known galaxy. Darkness looms over the bloodline of the Von Valencius as it faces multiple threats from within its own ranks and without, as countless enemies seek to destroy the most daring and brave agents of humanity. It's up to you to hold the reins of the Shattered Protectorate and forge a new path for the Von Valencius dynasty, currently finding itself in a vortex of wars, intrigues, calamities, and heresy. The stakes are high and rise even higher as you cross paths with terrifyingly powerful and ambitious adversaries in the darkness of the Koronus Expanse. So I am very excited for that. We actually have difficulties. I think the last time we played, we just had like normal and core, or there was like core and then like custom, I think. So I'm gonna so far just leave it at normal. I think the only thing I'm gonna put on easy is the space combat, because I did try that off of the recording. I think actually I don't even think it was on stream. I think I just did it myself, and it was fun, but I know me, so we can always change it later, but we're gonna go to easy to start. So far, all of this seems good. Well, I just kind of am curious, though, what is the difference? So story has it here, normal, and then isn't unfair, like, it's not permadeath, is it? I don't think so, but oh my goodness. So we're gonna go to normal to start. There might be a few, like, boss fights here and there. That we like fudge around with it, but I think that this is good to start. Okay, custom character, because my girl's coming back. Oh, we got new portraits though. These are more than what we had before. So these are, let's just look through these really quick. These are gorgeous. These are so well done. Ooh. Oh, oh no, I think I'm gonna have to use that one on stream. There's Tess, that's our girl. These are fantastic. Ooh. And then I think some of these are older now. Oh, I don't even know if that one was in I love that one. If you wanted to play the noblest of rogue traders, this portrait is fantastic, and now I kind of feel the need to do that. All right, Tess is here. Appearance. Oh no. Okay. Let's do that. And then I think she's not like, I think that fits. Like, I love this. This is my favorite part right now. This is beautiful. Also, you can keep, I think you can put clothes on or off. Fantastic. Okay. I just wanted to see what that was. Okay. So is there a face close to Tessa's? I don't know. 14 maybe? All right, keep 14. I feel like the faces are... Oh, you can zoom in that far. Okay, hold on. So far, I'm digging maybe 14. 5 looks nice. 5 might fit Tess. All right, I think we're gonna go for 5. Okay, this hair. They show you, you can customize the eyebrows now? What the? Okay, Tess has got her hair, like this hair I think fits the closest to Tess. I always like to get the portraits and the like character itself as close together as possible. I guess you could do, no, I still think this is going to be the best. Maybe. I just want to, let's just see what the other options are too while I'm sitting here. Oh, I love that. If you did the noble character, you know, it would be really fun. A noble character who was actually a heretic. I'm just going to say it. By the way, I have been trying to keep up as much as possible with Warhammer lore. I did read some of the stuff and like watch some YouTube videos. So I feel like hopefully I'll be like a little bit more knowledgeable than I was in the beta, but we'll see. I'm very excited to like dive into all of this. Okay, so eyebrow options. Tess, what kind of eyebrows do you have? You kind of got like the thin eyebrows. Like, oh my gosh, the eyebrow game is so, I did not know. Ooh, the eyebrow game is so strong. Why? It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, she looks so sad there. You want like the saddest little rogue trader? I think, is that Tessa's eyebrows? That one maybe. Cause like, she definitely got thin eyebrows. So, no. Maybe? Maybe. Maybe. Or this one. I think this. I like this. Okay. Tattoos. Stop it. Oh, scars. Right. So the scar that Tess has goes, she's got many scars. So all the way to the end. No scars. Then I got this. Oh, stop. That one is fun. I like that one. If this is not your first time hanging out with me, you know I love a good across the nose, like bridge of the nose scar. Those are my favorite. That one was good. Like this is literally my favorite scar in the universe. Like every game that has it, if I don't give it to my character, I like think about the fact that I didn't give it to my character. Okay, so there's nothing that like, oh, I love that too. Do you see that when you go across it, like does that? That's beautiful. So I don't see anything that matches Tess 1-to-1 except I think that first one that I really liked. So there's this, but it feels like it doesn't, it matches, but it doesn't. It feels a little much comparatively. So let's see, what's like a good compromise? The nose scar. Even though Tess doesn't have a scar across her nose at all in this picture. It's an old one. Her new nose scar. Her scar is new across her nose. No. YOLO. It's gonna bother me. What about this one? I feel like this one like encapsulates the one that's going up the side of Tessa's face, and then like we're just gonna miss the bisecting eyebrow scar. Because she got it cosmetically repaired. There we go. Tattoos. Stop. Can I pick as many as I want? Out of curiosity. No. Okay, so it is a one tattoo. Does Tess have tattoos? I never thought about whether or not Tess had tattoos, and I feel like Tess would. Like, I feel like something like this. Yes. Yes, I feel like this is my child. Wait, can you do like... Okay, so it still is... This one? Do we like that? I think it'd be on her. I think it'd be on this arm. Feels natural for Tess. I kind of like this one though. Yes. Can you change the color of it? Yes. Do we have something fun? Ooh, the blue is actually... Okay, we're gonna go with that. No, wait, there's pages? Wait, there are slots for them! Shut up. Now you can have multiple. What? What? So yeah, so they're like, here, you could have this, you could have that. All right, and then you could go here, and then you could also give yourself that tattoo or like this tattoo. Actually, you could just do that as a birthmark. Does Tess have a birthmark? No, Tess does not. Okay, no, I see you, Allocat. I see exactly what you're doing. You're raising the bar for tattoos higher than I thought that they could ever be. You just literally took them and raised them. Okay, do we like this or... Oh no, now that I know that I can have 2. I like this. That's my girl. That's our girl. Okay, augments. Now, she's got some very, very clear augments. This one is... I don't think they have... Okay, so this is this, which would be her top one. And then, do we have one that'll go across the eye for the second? I mean, she could do... No. Maybe it was just a something that day when she was getting her picture taken. Wait, that one is really cool. Yeah, I wish we had one that went over the eye. That's fine though. Okay. Whoa, what is that one? Oh, that one's cool. Oh man, these are cool. Okay. I kind of think I'm gonna leave that one in there, cause like then you could see maybe how the other one would come into play. What is? Oh, that one goes across the nose. Okay. Or like this one might be better. You can't really see it, but you could see it. So in my head, I know that like it's supposed to be coming probably off the back of her head, but there might be like a port that the eye hooks into there, and that's how I'm RPing that in my head.
Lance batteries.
Purge this heresy from existence!
This could be an opportunity.
Your existence is naught but ashes. Rend the flesh, shatter. Gaze upon the powers of the veil.
Do they have... So they don't have an option for no voice, which is interesting. I kind of hope that gets added in at some point. That's something that they had in Wrath, and I think Kingmaker as well, that I really liked, because sometimes I don't want to play with somebody, like a voice kind of thing.
Lay in the course.
Unless there's like voice acting with this, but I don't think that there's like main character voice acting, but I could be wrong.
Tactics.
Gave.
Okay, I think
you destroyed.
I think bold is where we're going. Okay, so I already know. I've done some research on the builds, and I think I already know what we're doing. So Tessa's gonna be a Voidborn. We're gonna get Fortune from that, which a Voidborn character can reroll any failed attack, dodge, parry characteristic, or skill test with a 20% chance of success, which is nice. But also, anytime a Void scores a critical hit, 10% chance to double the damage. Like I do enjoy that. Contagious Luck. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants that ally the ability to reroll any failed skill, which would be nice too, because Tess is going to go back to being a Psyker, and she's got the whole tell your future ability, which is a non-damaging ability on an ally. So I assume that that's going to apply to that, which will actually be really nice. Has a more than 50% wounds, all chance of all creatures, including enemies, are okay. So, be smart. Uses, yeah. So I think that this, I also just like, so with like Tess's build and like builds going forward for this game, I'm really trying to balance the story with a good build. So I also just like, given who Tess is going to be, Voidborn are humans birthed in the belly of a void vessel or aboard an ancient orbital satellite. Those who have lived their lives on void ships become inured to some extent due to the reality-altering process of warp travel and to living in low or zero-gravity environments. In many cases, their features are drawn, their skin pallid. They may even have minor deformities or strangeness to their speech, gait, or general appearance that sets them apart from others. So I do like, because Tess is, in my brain, she's going to be somewhere in between, as far as like her morality, benevolent and imperial. Like I think that we're gonna do, or Imperium rather, I think we're gonna do somewhere in the middle of that. And I feel like a Voidborn would support that really well. And then you already know what I'm doing. We're going with Sanctioned Psyker. We have to. I can't not. Like this is where I belong in the Psyker domain. Nothing else fits my brain. Psykers are feared and distrusted, but are nonetheless valuable assets to the Imperium. The role of the Adeptus Astra Telepathica is to recruit, identify, and classify those found to possess psychic abilities. The most powerful, who somehow survive the rigorous sanctioning rituals, are selected to serve on the battlefield. The mind of a sanctioned Psyker is steeled against them manifold dangers risked by wielders of warp powers. You are one of those found worthy to serve humanity and have miraculously survived the perils of the warp. And I also think that given that you're Voidborn, obviously a Psyker would also make sense. Damaging Psyker powers count as weapon attacks, which is really nice. Counting towards the normal attack limit per round and gaining the benefits of abilities and talents, increasing the damage of the attack. For example, a soldier using a run and gun ability will be able to use damaging Psyker powers twice per turn. An operative's analysis enemy's ability affects the damage of damaging Psyker powers, which is great. Love this for us. So, I also like that she's gonna get warp lore, all this. Like, I think that this is gonna go well. Now, on stream, I'm going Pyromancer. If you've ever been in my stream, you know that that's gonna make sense. But I liked Tess being a diviner because I'll show you what the archetype that we're gonna take is, but I think that the forewarning is gonna be great. Oh, I love these new icons. The forewarning is gonna be great. I'm gonna have to get used to them. And then kind of how we take that from there, I think it'll all fit. Am I potentially running with 3 Psykers at any given time on my team? Yes. Is that probably ill-advised? Also, yes. Do I care? No, not at all. I think we're gonna try it. Hold on. Why is our starting armor so nice? Do we have... Yeah, option for it all. But I kind of like this helmet. Like, I'm normally not one for helmets. I think it's interesting that the show backpack portion has been here since Kingmaker, but I don't know if I've, like, in Wrath, like, I'm trying to remember if I ever had, like, a backpack situation or if we have one in this game, but I'm curious. Oh, right now we could change the yes, we can change the color scheme. Thank you. Can we only change one channel on it? Yes. Okay. Sorry. Black. Like Tessa's soul. But Tessa's kind of wearing purple. Is that... Okay. Honestly, we might have to go purple. Is that purple? Tess, what color are you wearing, girl? I think she's wearing purple. But it clashes with the green. Tess? How about red, honey? No, now you kind of look like Christmas. That was her formal picture. Don't disregard the color scheme. Okay. So, her triumph. Upon solving the mystery of a powerful, psychically active Xeno artifact, you manage to destroy the creation of countless enemies of humanity. So for this, we get +5 intelligence. You single-handedly saved a pilgrim ship by stopping a warp breach while traveling through the Immaterium. The power of your sorcery crushed a daemon of the arch enemy and drove it back to the warp. Yes, I think Illustrious Glory is that this one 100%. Darkest Hour. You were accused of being possessed by a warp entity and forced into exile, leaving your soul forever scarred. Your sorcery caused a warp manifestation aboard a ship, claiming the lives of thousands in the end. Or an error during the sanctioning process brought you many hours of agony, which nearly cost you your life. Ooh. Oh. Oh no, I kind of like that. Let's go with that. Okay, we're going operative. We're gonna go operative to bounty hunter for snipies. I enjoyed the shit out of sniping in this game. I am not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed sniping more than I care to admit. So I think we're gonna stick with this. An operative uses intelligence and perception, which... Yeah, we took the hit there, but we upped the persuasion there. So it balances. Also, I feel like Psykers get, isn't it like the origin? I mean, we do have +5 willpower. Oh, that's willpower. It's fine. What is this? Okay, these are all the talents we can take, right? Okay. All right. What is unnatural luck? Oh. Interesting. Okay. So, I like this. And then we've still got the dismantling attacks, which make me happy. Core focus, precise single attacks, defense penetration, area buffs. Right. And then, can you... Okay, good. You can preview. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. So, architect, soldier, or operative. So, methodical killers who leave a trail of dead bodies. A bounty hunter chooses right. So, then mark an enemy combat as prey whenever the bounty hunter kills a target marked as prey. Okay. Yeah, I think that this... I really like how they did this. Like, this makes so much sense. Make several attacks. The number of attacks... Oh! Okay. So then everything's based... Okay. That'll make sense in the future. So yeah, I like this. And then what happens if I picked... Oh, interesting. And then I think for my pyromancer, I think I'm going to go warrior to assassin. Maybe. Possibly. I just don't know. I think the one thing I don't know if I could ever do is officer. I think warrior and operatives are going to be where my brains stay. Characteristics. All right. We need intelligence and perception. Right? Let's just double check that. Operative uses intelligence and perception to find and exploit enemies. And then I believe there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that scales off of that. Yeah, so plus 10 exploit stacks times your perception bonus. So like stuff like that. So I want to put points into perception and intelligence. Like I feel like this is where we're going. Give me... Okay. Good. Intelligence. Okay. Let's add one. Well, what is fellowship? Character's ability to interact with other creatures, to deceive, charm, or befriend them. Oh. And prior to gathering of unsociable servants. Okay. Also affects persuasion, coercion, and... Did I say that we scale off of perception? Did I say? I said perception. Yes. Okay. I do like being able to talk my way out of shit. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite things in the game. Oh, and then ballistics. Crud. 5 points into ballistics, maybe. What is toughness? Okay. I mean, she's already got... No, I did not put it. So I put in... Yeah, that should be good for now. Hold on. Classic combat. Can we... Righteous... okay. Arcane... Nah. First Forged. There we go. That's our ship. First Forged. There we go. Okay. Name. Oh no. Tessera. Is that still one of the like random names? I'm kind of curious. If you don't know, we got Tessa's name originally from the random name generator, which was like my favorite thing. Okay. So I guess we're good to start. Oh no. Did they change this? Oh, no, that's terrifyingly awesome. Also, I took off Tessa's hood as a heads up. No, it's a new cutscene. What the... There's my girl. Oh, apparently I did not. I kept her hood on. I thought I took it off. Whoops.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Okay. First of all, voice acting, yay! He sounds exactly like he should, given who he is. I think I got this one. So, this man, I'm so excited. Truly awe-inspiring. So, yeah, Tessera is, as a heads up, as far as like the RP standard, or like my RPing in my head goes for her, she is nice, but not very nice. Like she's probably a Warhammer version of nice. We'll see how that goes. She might end up evolving and changing as time goes on. But right now, at this one point, she's kind of nice, a little snobby, 100% a little bit snobby, but also she doesn't like taking shit from people. So that's kind of where my brain is with Tess. We'll see how that evolves over time. So all this ostentatious luxury is laughable. It's enough to make one thing that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. Yes.
An interesting perspective.
Isn't it, though?
However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice. In the interests of your own well-being, you should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
I don't show deference for things I don't believe in myself. Yeah, so this is, she can get in so much trouble. This girl, she gonna be so much trouble. I really criticize the talentless architects of this place, nothing more. That's what I mean by slightly snobby.
I understand, but the particularities of my craft have made me a perceptive individual, capable of seeing through to the root of things. Unlike millions of his devout servants. Trust me, your words could easily be interpreted a different way, especially by one inclined to do so.
That's literally anything you say to anybody. It doesn't really matter if it's in this case or not, though.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencius, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Tessera, as to avoid any misunderstanding, I'm a sanctioned psyker. I have no... I have no intentions of introducing my name's Tessera.
My regards, mistress. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you, understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of Her Ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
You have a curious title yourself, Master of Whispers. What is your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Tell me about the one whose ship I found myself on, would you?
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Given his title and what he does, I don't know if you could take anything he's saying to you right now at face value. Like, I feel like maybe she wouldn't find it a bad thing. Maybe she'd think, oh, well, this person's got, you know, a little something to them. They're not just gonna take it as a rogue trait. You know what I mean? Like, so it's really interesting that this is the way he's advising you, and then like you kind of sit there and you're like, is he being real with me? Is he trying to navigate me a different way? I assume you had a goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Lord Captain, little strange. No, it's not like, Is it though? Like, if you live in this universe, is that a strange thing? I don't know. Like, I want to take the dialogue option just to hear it, but immersively speaking, I don't know if you would necessarily think it's a strange title.
Such are the traditions of the Imperial. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct.
So why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the rogue trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different fate awaits you. One chosen for you by the Lord Captain. I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
It's so interesting though that like there is that tug in the beginning of the storyline of you have no choice, you're here. Auntie Theodora has pulled you aside and been like, your life is not your own anymore. Deal with it. And like that I kind of wonder if that's also going to play in as we go, because I know like in the beginning of the story we saw that tug on the dialogue, but then you kind of start to accept it and like it goes away. But I do wonder if it's going to kind of almost like rear its head somewhere in the middle to end, or like if you'll have a moment of just being like, I never wanted this. And like I'm super curious to see if that plays a role later on. So is there other candidates?
There is, and you will meet him soon enough.
I assume you had a goal in mind.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.